challenger for the light heavyweight championship, the second of our two titles on our closed circuit television tonight. Jose Torres from Playa Ponce, Puerto Rico, Playa Beach. And here comes the champion, Willie Pastrano. Pastrano won the championship from Harold Johnson in Las Vegas almost 2 years ago and has defended it twice against Gregorio Peralta, stopping him on cuts in New Orleans and knocking out Terry Downs over in England. And now we're almost ready to go up to Johnny Addy, our famed ring announcer, who himself is waiting a signal. Here's Johnny.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the Puerto Rican anthem. Please remain standing.
Bendeciremos la voluntad del Creador. Sí, la tierra de morir, donde nacido Dios, es un jardín florido de mágico primor. Un cielo siempre nítido me sirve de docer y darán lujos plácidos las horas a sus pies cuando a sus playas llegó Colo, exclamó lleno de admiración. Esta es la linda tierra que busco yo. Es Borinquen la hija del mar y el sol, 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 del mar y el
The left shoe of Willie Pastrano has his wife's wedding ring on it. We're trying to get a picture of it. Turn around, Willie. Willie always wears his wife's wedding ring on his left shoe. I'm afraid we're not going to get the picture, though, but it is there, believe me. Now here's John.
Ladies and gentlemen, 15 rounds for the light heavyweight championship of the world. Here are the ring officials assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The judges, Joe Armstrong and Tony Castellano. The timekeeper, Fred Abatello. Counting for the knockdowns, Arthur Mercanti. And the referee, Johnny LoBianco. Introducing from Puerto Rico. He's wearing white trunks. He weighs 171 1/4. The challenger, Jose Torres. His opponent from Miami Beach, Florida. He's wearing black trunks. He weighs 174 1/2. The light heavyweight king, Willie Pastrano. 15 rounds with the light heavyweight championship of the world at stake.
And you both have boxed in New York on many occasions. Tonight you are boxing for the light heavyweight championship of the world. There have been no changes in the rules. You were briefed this afternoon and again in the dressing room. Follow my instructions. Protect yourself at all times. Shake hands now. Come out boxing. Good luck to both of you.
They're wearing 8-ounce gloves. The mandatory 8 count is in effect. So is the 3 knockdown rule. A man floored 3 times in a round is considered knocked out. And the count continues at the bell if a man is knocked down at or near the bell. Willie Pastrano, the black trunks. Jose Torres in white. Torres has won 8 in a row. The last, a sensational 1-round knockout of former middleweight champion Boba Wilson. A classic bout here in the Garden while it lasted. Willie Pastrano, a will-o'-the-wisp. He too has been over the 15-round distance, but Torres has not. I say he too, I'm referring to the fact that Emil Griffith in the earlier bout was the champion and had gone 15 rounds many times. John LoBianco, a quick-witted, very quick official. Pastrano has a darting left jab. Torres uses that peekaboo defense, keeping his hands up, a la Floyd Patterson. Torres has very fast hands and is a fine counterpuncher. It is scheduled for 15 rounds or less. There was that left hook by Torres. Torres has scored heavily here in the opening moments. One minute to go in round one. A trickle of blood from Pastrano's nose. Pastrano will fight up on his toes most of the way, but when he wants to get power, he goes down on the balls of his feet to get leverage. Pastrano is not a hard hitter. He doesn't have many knockouts in his long record, which we'll tell you about in a couple of moments. 10 seconds to go in round one, but he can be punishing. There's the bell ending round one. Willie Pastrano was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, November 27, 1935. Now lives in North Miami Beach, Florida. He's 29 years old, 5 feet 11 and a half, and weighs 174 and a half pounds, 1/2 pound under the light heavyweight limit. Pastrano has had 83 fights. He won 63, lost 12, and had 8 draws. He has scored 14 knockouts and was stopped once on cuts by Brian London, the heavyweight. Willie claims he has never been knocked down in a fight, and we have never seen him down. That's Willie Pastrano, black trunks. Round two. Jose Torres, the young challenger, in the white trunks. Pastrano is a throwback to the old-time boxers. He can really maneuver along the ropes. He is fighting a tough one tonight. Unless you're a terrific body puncher. That was a hard left hook by Torres. Unless you're a terrific body puncher, it's hard to get to Torres. With those hard punches, Torres certainly must have Pastrano worried. Pastrano with that rat-a-tat jab. It's a classic match of the puncher and the boxer. Less than a minute to go in round two. The crowd is very pro-Torres and is making the joint jump. There's 19,000 people here. Ten seconds to go in round two. Torres just had a big round. He was born in Puerto Rico, May 3rd, 1936. In the corner with him, his trainer, Johnny Manzanet, facing him. On the outside, on the right, Nick Florio of the famed Florio brothers, and young Johnny Sulo is on the left-hand side, another popular handler. Torres has had 36 fights. He has won 34 of them, 25 by knockouts. He lost one, a knockout by Florentino Fernandez, and he fought one draw with the late Benny Perret. Torres has a puffiness around the left eye, and they had the ice pack to it between rounds. Coming up now to round three. We're going to have to watch that right eye of Jose Torres. Torres gave Pastrano quite a going over in round two. Two minutes left in round three. Torres in the heavy battling.
Come on, give me a sponge. Look, Pete, you can't miss this fella with an uppercut. You understand what I mean? It's close. It don't have to be hard uppercuts. Just keep tapping him in the schnoz and the guy'll stop punching, okay? Come on. That was your best round so far. Let's keep coming uphill. See the way guy stops when you hit him? You nail the guy, he stops. Now, come on. That's better, Pete. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. That's it. Come on, Daddy. Deep breath. In your schnoz on your mouth. Come on. Okay, much better. A little more snap in the left hand, all right? And come up with your uppercuts, come back with the hook. Mouthpiece. Go forward. Come up with your uppercuts, back with the hook. What's that?
Well, that was Angelo Dundee coaching his fighter. A little sharper with the left hand is his main thought. And he was encouraging Willie between rounds. Jose Torres, the challenger who needs little encouragement at the moment, as we're in the opening moments of round 5. There are 2 minutes left in the round. Those jabs aren't quite getting in there. Torres is forcing the fight. No question about the force of those punches by Torres. They were clean and solid. There's a minute left in this round. Round 5 almost over.
Championship fight. During the first 5 rounds, he has literally been all over Willie Pastrano. Okay, Don?
All right, Len, we're now starting the third of the fight if it goes the limit. Round 6 coming up. It is scheduled the championship distance of 15 rounds. There's Willie, the champion, in the black, and Torres, the challenger, in white. Pastrano tried to steal a march there. Pastrano has fought in every division from welterweight to heavyweight. Pastrano feinting with that left hand to bring the guard down. And Pastrano is putting more punch in the jab. But he ran into a couple, as you saw. Pastrano seems to be getting his boxing rhythm now, his jab working with his footwork. But let's see if Torres can counteract that. Johnny LoBianco, the referee. They were in a stalemate there for a moment. Willie is down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pastrano just beat the count at the count of 9, and there's a minute to go. That's the first time Pastrano was ever down. Pastrano will be never near a clean knockout. Torres over anxious. Seconds left. There's the bell. There's the bell, and the referee gets between him and Pastrano's corner. Come on in here, Len, if you can hear us, yell talk.
Don, I believe that's the first time that Willie Pastrano has ever been knocked off his feet. And it's a momentous occasion here.
Dr. Harry
It's a momentous
Kleiman is in the
occasion
corner
here,
looking
Don.
at Pastrano. Dr. Kleiman talks to the referee, Johnny LoBianco. They are worried in Pastrano's corner. The referee is asking Pastrano, or rather the doctor is asking Pastrano how he is. And this is a critical moment as we come up to round 7. Pastrano up on his feet now, and he is very weary. Here's round 7. That's the first time Pastrano was ever off his feet in a fight. There is a swelling beneath the left eye of Willie Pastrano. Pastrano was in real pain. We got to look at his feet, or rather at his face when he was down in round 6. And he just about beat that count. And his ring guile carried him the rest of the way. The fight has been almost one-sided for Torres from the beginning. Pastrano is now necessarily putting everything he's got into every punch to try to turn it his way. There are 15 seconds remaining in round 7.
Don, I have a quote from Dr. Harry Kleinman on a condition of Willie Pastrano at the end of the 7th round, and the doctor said, rather at the end of the 6th round, but he asked Willie if Willie knew where he was, and Willie replied he did. He asked Willie if he had any unusual aches, hurts, or pains. Willie said no. The doctor then examined Pastrano's stomach and told the referee to watch him, but he appeared to be all right. Okay, Don.
Very fine, Len. I think that's what the fans in our theaters and arenas around the country want to know. Just what did the doctor say and what did he think about it? Willie Pastrano being sent out for round 8 in the black trunks. His title is certainly trembling in the balance, to use the old cliche. Jose Torres, the challenger, will never have a more auspicious opportunity. This is round 8. If it goes the limit, it will be for 15 rounds, the championship distance. Pastrano is only 29 years old, but he's been fighting since he was 14. Those body punches by Torres have got to take a toll, no question about it. Only his great ring savvy is keeping Pastrano in there. One minute to go here in round 8 of a 15-rounder. Torres ran into a solid left hook that time. Swelling below the left eye of Pastrano gets worse as he opens up on Torres. Round 8 coming to a close.
I have Gil McDougall, formerly third baseman, second baseman, and all-around player for the New York Yankees, standing alongside of me. Gil, I'd like your impressions of this fight. It's a corker, isn't it?
Well, it sure is, and I'm a little surprised. I've seen Pastrano fight before, but I never seen him get off on the wrong foot like he has tonight. He can't seem to get going, and this Torres looks very strong, very strong.
Gil, you've never seen Willie on the floor before.
No, I haven't. That's the first time I think he's been down in a long time.
It seems to me as though Willie just doesn't have that pep.
No, and Torres, he looks like he's really up for the fight. And, of course, getting off to a good start, the momentum is carried through. I look for Pastrano to come back strong, Ollie. I think he's got it inside him, you know.
And the doctor's just taking another look at Willie. Thank you, Gil McDougall. Okay, Don.
All right, Len. Dr. Kleiman was in there again. There are 3 doctors in attendance. Dr. Kleiman, Ed Campbell, Dr. Ed Campbell, and Dr. Sam Swetnick. Now, the way Willie Pastrano bounces around, this is the way he usually does. But the question is, will Torres let him do it for long? Round 9. Pastrano black trunks, Torres in white. Left in this round. Torres is strong, and he just hits too hard for Pastrano. At least he has up to now. Now the schedule for 15 rounds. Round 9 is almost over. There's the bell, and we'll go back to the corner with the challenger, Jose Torres. Johnny Manzanet, as the trainer, is bawling him out. You can see that. I think they're going to stop the fight. They are stopping the fight. I am going to try to find out the reason. The fight is over. Referee Johnny LoBianco waved his hand. I am going to try to get the referee to the microphone. Let me get in here. Referee stops the bout. Pastrano not permitted to come out for the 10th round. The winner by a TKO and the new light heavyweight champion of the world, Jose Torres. All right, we got it.
giving him confidence, so he would open up more. So they stopped the fight. I wouldn't knock him out.
Where did you think you had him, Jose?
I thought I had him. See, the second round, I knew it.
What did you knock him down with?
Let's hope they're
A left hook.
Listen,
Listen, Don, I must say this, that Cuzzy Amato did invent a wonderful board, a speed board, and this improved your punching.
you still a champion in my heart. You still a champion in my heart.
Jose, tell me one more thing. What are your plans now?
I plan to be middleweight champion of the world and heavyweight champion of the world.
You're going to jump down to middleweight and then try heavyweight.
That's right.
Ask me one question. Would you give Harold Johnson the championship
I
fight?
will give Harold Johnson.
Beautiful.
I'm Willie Pastrano again.
Thank you very much, Jose Torres. Good luck to you.
Well spoken, champion.
Thank you very much, Archie. I'm going to see if I can get Len Dillon to come in here. We've had Bedlam before in Madison Square Garden, but I don't think we've had Bedlam like we just had it. But it was a well-earned victory for Torres, and there was no question about it.
Okay, John. Needless to say, Madison Square Garden is in a complete uproar as Jose Torres upsets Willie Pastrano to win the light heavyweight championship on a TKO in the 10th round. Now, Willie Pastrano had been knocked down for the full count in the 6th round, and that's the first time in Pastrano's career, and that spans 16 years, that he's ever been down. It certainly took everyone by surprise. Willie has boxed the best. He's been all around the circuit, so to speak. But he got knocked down in the 6th round and stopped in the 10th. Don?
Well, thank you very much, Len. It certainly was a pleasure to work with you and with Archie Moore on the double championship, with Emil Griffith defending successfully the welterweight championship on points against Jose Stable, and Jose Torres knocking out Willie Pastrano for the light heavyweight championship. This is Don Dunphy saying good night